Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FIFA 20 career mode. We're back with another brand new FIFA career mode. As you can see, I've been, well, not playing it a lot, but playing it a little bit. Like, sort of getting into grips of things, on how things work and all of that. And yeah, you know, obviously playing. So, first Champions League game this week and time. We'll play another 3 matches today. So, hopefully you'll enjoy. And let's first, though, attend the press conference. Then, as you can see, here we walk in. So, it's the beginning of the UEFA Champions League campaign. Can your team start with a win? So, hopefully, we've been waiting for this fixture. The lads can't wait. Do you feel that, considering how strong Chelsea is compared to the BC boys, but you can never really know, of course. Then here, Chelsea on a bad run of form recently. Have you noticed any particular trends that might have led to this? Say that. So think of it, you know. A bit more controversial. But anyway, hopefully we can get a win. Just like experimenting in a way as well. But yeah, first match of the Champions League campaign. We're going to use again the white kit. Quite like it. It weren't lucky last time. We're going to use obviously that squad. The squad you can just see there. Pretty simple. Keep it nice and simple. Hopefully that should work today. And yeah, you've got Willian Puzzlik, of course. Puzzlik's actually gone up already 1, which is good. Like 1 rating. So that's a bit good, I guess, for us anyway, as we go into this game. So Puzzlik's gotten a little bit more better, hopefully, coming into the game.
Night. A huge night for
but
both sets
Champions League first match,
in the UEFA Champions League.
And then we got Liverpool straight after this.
Stay tuned. We'll have all the action.
So we got 2 big games
here on EA TV
within the space.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down.
Now, the difficulty is still the same. If we have a good match today, I'll keep it, or in this match, I'll keep it on the same match rating or difficulty. If we have a bad match, we'll go down maybe a little bit. But anyway, Young Boys versus Chelsea.
I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
But already Young Boys on the attack as we look to cut it out.
Important intervention. The lineup then for the hosts.
Puzzlik.
A standard 4-4-2, a formation you know well from your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, I like this formation, Derek. It's very, very important that when they haven't got the ball, they all stick together. Very solid look about it. When they don't have the ball, very important that they stay close together in midfield. The back four are linked across the width of the pitch.
Tammy Abraham.
The forwards, the 2 up front need width.
Oh, should have maybe gone with.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Marcos Alonso plays with Azpilicueta in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the 1 player in attack.
Mason Mount. Surely that's a penalty, ref. How's that not a penalty? I'm not being funny. Let's have a quick look. See whether it was or it wasn't. Right, let's zoom in a little bit. And you can see. So Puzzlik gets ball. Is it a penalty? That's a penalty. I'm sorry. That is a blatant penalty. It's within the penalty box. How is that not a penalty? Clearly, not 1 touch of the ball. Look how far he is. He's miles away from that ball. Not being funny, like absolute miles. Yes, play on. How is that not a penalty? I know it may seem like a very weak one. It's certainly not a red card penalty, but it's still a penalty, and a penalty is a penalty.
As soon as you've got that,
he hasn't tackled me, he's slid in.
Tammy Abraham. Pulisic. Abraham.
Tammy Abraham.
Willian.
I will say they don't make runs, the players quite as much.
In the slightest. So a throw in here.
Like, I want them to make a few more runs.
Is never to be sniffed at, and it really was a highlight for Chelsea fans. The triumph over Arsenal
Kante's on the go.
In possession to give them the lead, maybe.
Oh, what am I doing?
Wonderful challenge. Will he finish?
Oh,
easy
Puzzle. In a way, what did I do there? I think I tried to go for sweaty goal. That's what I was trying there.
So
but
throw into
nonetheless. Again, we're starting this game very, very strong. Possession-wise, we're doing pretty well.
Tammy Abraham.
Tammy Abraham. Abraham
Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
Alright. Mount. Puzzle. On to Jorginho. Come on! Oh!
Not to be in terms of the finish.
Not quite. Not quite. Beat the goalkeeper, but also beat the post, as they'd say. But first real, probably half-attacking opportunity. So we're getting opportunities this game. I think we should win. If we don't win, how?
Abraham.
How will we not win this one? Alright, on to Willian. In the box. It's a goal. It's Christensen Puzzlick, if I'm correct.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll.
I think it's Puzzlick there. 1-0. Brilliant goal.
To be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
And it's our first goal of the night against Young Boys. Then tonight.
All the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
So Christensen Puzzlick gets his first UEFA Champions League goal, and I believe probably of his career, because I'm pretty sure. What team did he play before Chelsea? Was it Bournemouth?
Who was it for?
Was it? It was a USA team, wasn't it? I'm not sure, actually, whether he's ever scored a Champions League goal. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Not too sure. But anyway. Marcus Alonso. On to Christensen Puzzlick. Jorginho, Tammy Abraham.
Regained possession.
Not quite, not quite. But 1-0. Then.
And Pulisic has it.
Pulisic crosses it in.
And the ball
offside.
in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised.
But nonetheless.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
So, looking good actually so far. We're getting plenty of attacking opportunities. We're keeping the ball, and well, we're scoring goals now. Quite frankly, which is good. So it's been a good first half for 45 minutes. Hopefully, we can hold on to it in the second half and pick up our first win of the season in the UEFA Champions League, of course. After match day 1 in the Champions League, be pretty proud of that. 1-0 win. But it's 1-0, and we go into the half-time break with a 1-0 advantage. Then, now I'm going to actually, if we got Piqueo in, I may put Piqueo on. I may actually give Piqueo a few matches soon.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. Well, he's given us away.
Right, Kante gets the ball back for Chelsea. Passes it on to Tammy Abraham. Return. Can Tammy Abraham get a goal? Not quite.
Yeah, he should have put his laces straight through the ball.
But still a good opportunity for Tammy Abraham. Just missing by a very small margin. Very, very small margin. Not by much. but still goes down as a miss.
But who has scored it?
And
Alan
again,
McAnally will tell
pretty actually easy. This team ain't that good actually.
1-0. Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the
But,
way.
you know, good enough to keep us at 1-0.
And now
I guess.
Willian coming into it. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Tactically quite clear what they're doing, trying to get right on top of their opponents. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Practically controlling the game
played well
right now.
And it's a quality pass.
Again on.
It's been aimed towards the front.
And it's Abraham!
And it's gone in here.
Tammy Abraham makes it 2-0.
Extended to 2 goals.
Our number 9 has scored his first goal for Chelsea this season in this career mode. Brilliant header out of nowhere. That's 2-0 then for us, for Chelsea. Brilliant header. We're now leading 2-0. I'd be shocked if we don't now win this one. Absolutely shocked. Because, you know, we're 2-0 up. Well, now with only 40 minutes to go. Like, if anything, I want to keep it a clean sheet.
Well, they're moving the ball
now.
Enough. Just looking, might be a
And Tammy Abraham already got 1 to his name. Is he going to make it the double? Not quite. Has second attempt, but still can't quite get the second goal for Tammy Abraham. Maybe I should have taken it a bit earlier, but still very, very good.
It looks like they can.
Willian. 3-0. And now it's turning into a goal feast for us. And really, it's now a brilliant result. It's gone from good to better, and now to absolute brilliant. So now, as I say, should win this game now. Very, very easy game, actually, right now. This match was superb. And even though we've got Liverpool coming up in the Premier League, which will be another difficult game, or a more difficult game overall, I'm not going to, like, you know, get overwhelmed by this result, because it was a pretty easy result and an easy win, so overall I'm not too happy still about it, but nonetheless, still a good result.
Jorginho. Tammy Abraham firing it in. Very much
having a shot from outside the box. You know,
that someone has found the net and the match being played at the Mestalla. Who exactly? Alan McAnally. Promising looking ball. And now Willian coming into it.
Trying to give it a more sweaty one there that time, but oh well.
Well, here's a very significant transfer story for you. Marco Reus has completed his move to
Marco
Barcelona.
Reus.
Well, what does £65 million get you? I'm hearing that's about the figure they paid for him. He's worth a lot more than that, I think. I think he's a real treasure. Let's see how he performs.
Tammy Abraham, second chance. Not quite. Again.
Quick thinking from the keeper. Just 10 minutes to go. And we never like cutting off Alan McAnally, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons.
Obviously.
Valencia have scored in that game. And it's level now at
still 3-0 up. And will be a very convincing win then this time, which is good. Only if this happened in one of our Premier League matches would have been much, much better.
It's a goal for Manchester City.
But nonetheless,
2-1.
Thanks, Alan.
So City is actually going to lose possibly their first match in the Champions League this season. Well, I'm not too worried about them, obviously.
Christian Fasnacht.
So,
read it
are we
magnificently
going to get
and
that
intercepted.
first win?
We have entered the final minute of normal time. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order, and scope for them to produce
Tammy
something
Abraham.
exciting.
Still on the attack, but we win our first match as manager in the Champions League. It's a good result. Tammy Abraham scores.
That result will give everybody confidence, especially the players. Well done.
Great, great result.
think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was a light bringer for his side.
And that's another fantastic win. Let's do that post-match interview. So, yeah, Man City lost then by the looks of it, which obviously isn't a good result for them, but we win our first game. Now, why is it, you know, Fuzlik continuing his hot run of form? That's why are you gonna obviously say something good to keep Fuzlik happy. So far, one of our key players this season, of course. Gonna say it was a great match. Team performance, so again, just gonna say, you know, gotta focus on our next match.
Danke für das Gespräch.
I don't know why they're speaking in a foreign language. Don't know whether I've actually put the language onto a different setting, but pretty sure I didn't. But anyway, first match. I'm going to actually give Bakayoko his first run, even though we're against this team. We're at home today, which is good. We're going to give Liverpool the home kit as well, so red versus versus blue. Course. Now I'm going to put Abraham on the bench. I'm going to actually put Giroud in the reserves, and I'm going to give, where is he? Batshuayi his first match start of the season. Is there anyone else I want to give a match start this week? Probably not, no. So I'm going to give Batshuayi a match start with Abraham as his substitute, ready to come on later on in the match. I think that's fair. Let's see how Batshuayi gets on, because Batshuayi does good, you know, in this match and scores many more goals, because I've not been entirely, even though he scored a goal that match, I'm not entirely convinced with Tammy Abraham so far in this career mode. In real life, he's absolutely fabulous, don't get me wrong, but in the career mode so far, I've not been too happy. It's been a bit of a difficult start for him, so maybe it's good to sit him out for this game. It's a big game, and put on Batshuayi, who's 80 overrated, and let's see whether Batshuayi can do a slightly better job and maybe lead that attack in front. Like, you know. But anyway, away we go then for the match. Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Against Liverpool.
And hopefully we can do a good job. And already, not a bad start already, getting that first attacking opportunity. And if Batshuayi works, I don't know. This
looking at the table, Newcastle United doing rather well, above expectation, Alan.
Well, they could not have asked for a better start, could they?
Obviously,
who could have predicted his side being in the Champions
going up
League
against
spot,
the champions of England in this match. Obviously, the real life result was 2-1, and Kepa making huge saves, but it's 1-0 Liverpool already. Then Fabinho getting in that first goal. And it's 1-0 Liverpool then here, and we're barely 9 minutes into the game, so already this is going to be a lot tougher of a match than our last match, for sure, as Mane then on the run down the wings, in the box, it's 2-0, Liverpool are killing us, literally. This is a shocking performance. So we're 2-0 down, despite winning our last game, and Mane, once again, really killing it out here.
In that match, and the score is 1-0.
That's not a good start so far for us at home then, as Liverpool absolutely killing it. Could this be 3-0? Not quite. But we're really on the back foot here, and we're getting absolutely pounded by Liverpool. Liverpool really have come out firing.
As we can see, nowhere near the goal.
So, obviously, I guess they are the champions of England, but not a result we want in the Premier League, of course. And we need a better result. But Willian, can he now start that epic comeback for Chelsea? Not quite, as Alisson cuts out the ball. Oh, but not a bad attack from Willian, and not quite the comeback though. And Willian's just, Alisson taking a bit of time with the ball.
Willian.
Batshuayi.
Liverpool thoroughly in control of possession here, and haven't we seen some lovely football out there? Knocked it about. It's been difficult for the opposition to get near to that ball.
Mo Salah
been given a real chasing.
In the box it goes. Keep it in. So almost going out play there, but I didn't want it to go out play because it had been a corner to obviously the opposition team. Now through ball to Willian. Willian's onside. Now, it's a bit of a sweaty goal, but Batshuayi makes it 2-1 for Chelsea. And brilliant goal. I know it was sweaty, but look, we're playing Liverpool, for crying out loud. And to make it 2-1, just like real life, is still a nice way to come back, and hopefully is the start of a comeback then for us in this match. So the game ain't over. And what was actually weird, we scored it in the 35th minute. That's the exact same minute we scored the goal last time in the Champions League match against Young Boys. So could this see another 3 goals today? If it does, well, hopefully then Liverpool don't score another goal, because we could actually win. But anyway, in the box it goes, and not quite from Mo Salah, but nonetheless, a goal-scoring game. 3 goals so far scored between both of us two teams, and pretty good, I guess, from that perspective.
What a dive to reach it and make
almost 3-1. And Kevin's doing a really good job in this match in goal, I have to say. Even though he's conceded 2 goals, he's done a pretty good job.
Part of the plan here to try and recover it,
saving goals. And I just now want to see this half out. Ain't been a good first half, but scored a goal, and it's another
Mohamed Salah. And he's
flagged offside, Mohamed Salah. So this should be the final kick of the game from Kepa. I'm just going to boot it upfield, get this hopefully half, if anyone picks it up. Oh well, but no one will anyway. So half time, 2-1. That's, well, we scored a goal and had a goal in the last match, but yeah, 2-1. Obviously Liverpool being the better team, in theory, well, should
for the second half.
Win this game. But if we can get a draw or a decent result, I'd be proud of that. But anyway,
they can attack here from this wide position.
Mane
Liverpool
onto Willian. Batshuayi.
They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. Mohamed Salah.
Salah onside.
It's a deep cross towards the back post.
Bit maybe too far across the box. He'll go for another cross, I would have thought, maybe. Maybe not. Robertson going to close down our man. And pretty easy one that was. Mount.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Got himself a goal, but he does need a little bit of a helping hand.
On the wings. Here comes Puzzlet, turn back, cross in maybe. Can we make it 2-0? Not quite 2-0.
To get to it, but hasn't really finished.
Well, anyway, Jorginho, Puzzlet in the box. Batshuayi has the ball still, but not going to make it 2-all.
When they're challenged
Can't
like
level
this,
up.
all they can do is just clear
This
their
is
lines no
better
more.
from us in his second half.
Marcos
Alonso
Christian
onside.
Pulisic.
Mount in the box. It's going to be 2-all.
Maybe it wouldn't have been.
Unlike real life, we get the equaliser, and it's Conte who scores just like real life then. So 2-all
Well, that's the life
then
of the
for
defender. You
us
try and put your body in the way, but
against
sometimes it
Liverpool.
ricochets off.
Maybe this is the result we should have got against Liverpool, certainly. But nonetheless, 2-all. It's been certainly two sides to this game. Liverpool comes out guns blazing, and we're coming out in the second half a lot stronger off and better off than here in this second half, which is actually a pretty good game. Obviously, the other game was different, better-wise. This is a good game in another sense. So, you know, overall, it's been a pretty solid game right now. Can we now go grab that winner, possibly, against Liverpool? Obviously, still going to be difficult to get it. But anyway, on to Batshuayi then here. Can we pass on to Willian? Willian's there, but not quite there enough to pick up that winning goal then there. So,
It was an Aston Villa
obviously,
goal
overall,
Alan McAnally's former
not bad.
wanted to tell you
Marcus
more about
Alonso
it.
will get the ball.
And the score is
Christensen.
2-1.
Jorginho.
Well, Chelsea,
Does
they
Lip.
want the intensity in these latter stages, looking likely to get a late
Batshuayi.
winner. The crowd are demanding it.
Back onto Batshuayi. Still a deflection, but not a bad shot from Batshuayi from that far out.
Make a change here.
I do think Batshuayi is better right now.
No,
Oh.
the opportunity didn't really.
Kante had opportunity to make it 3-2. Not quite making it 3-2. Still will stay 2-all, but not a bad attempt indeed at goal. With only now 10 minutes remaining, if we're going to get that third goal, it needs to come probably now, really. And hopefully we can get it. I would like to get it, of course. A Mount there, but not quite. Got 10 minutes to go in this match.
We have 9 remaining minutes.
We're obviously looking for that third goal, but so is Liverpool. Let's not count out Liverpool just yet. Because Liverpool, we know what they can do. We saw what they can do early on, and they almost punish us once again. Then here, as we look for that first Chelsea goal, or third Chelsea goal, sorry, to obviously, hopefully win this game. But I don't think we will get it. I have that feeling in me. I think it will end 2-all, which ain't a bad game actually. So to get a draw against Liverpool at home, pretty good. At least we managed to hold on this time. But nonetheless, still. Yeah, 2 minutes to go.
We've got to hand it to Liverpool. No team could do more in the pursuit of a winning goal without actually getting
Quite frankly,
he took a risk there.
That's the end of the game. Ends 2-all.
And it's finished level.
I'll take that. I'll take the point. You know,
Well,
pretty good.
Everything today.
Liverpool 2, we scored 2. And quite frankly, I don't know whether we deserved it. First half, no. Second half, yes, maybe more so. I think we deserved more of a result in that second half. But 2-all, I'll take it. It's a decent result. Another point for the season. Now we'll sim a few games, I think, and we'll go to maybe next match we want to play. So Kante continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied are you with his performance today? So encouraging him to keep up the momentum, of course. Team performance. Concerned. Half time. Did you expect to get a draw? So, you know, I'm gonna say all the expectations.
No more questions.
So, obviously, that's the questions and the interviews done. And obviously, we get a draw. It's another draw. Obviously, Kovacic saying disappointed not play. I'm just going to tell him squad rotation is important. Now we got Ipswich next. Now I'm gonna actually play Batshuayi for a bit and see how well he does in that position overall. So I'm gonna take Loftus-Cheek, put him out of the team. In all fairness, not Bakeo. In all fairness, okay, Batshuayi did a good job then there. He didn't do a bad job overall. I couldn't doubt him and say he did a bad job overall. We're also going to play Kovacic now for a bit, give him a few games now in this Chelsea squad over Mason Mount. But yeah, what game should we sim to? Brighton, don't want to play Brighton. Should we play... We can either play, I think, Valencia or Southampton. Valencia. Yeah, Valencia will play next. So, yeah, you know, obviously, Brighton, obviously, is the next Premier League game. But Valencia is the next game we'll play. Which is good. Let's see the results. 5-0 against Ipswich and 3-0 against Brighton. So that's another win in the Premier League then. So we've had 2 wins this season in the Premier League. Let's see what Kennedy has to say quickly. Boss, there was plenty of opportunities, but you've never given me a slot to show you. You made me feel like I don't belong here. I'm going to tell him to compose himself. So, not taking him out of the squad, obviously. Kennedy, not really going to give him any opportunities, but yeah. So, obviously, I don't know whether we should play Kovacic. Well, we are going to play Kovacic, actually. Over Mason Mount. How's Tammy Abraham? Tammy Abraham's gone up 1. I may play Tammy Abraham, actually. I think we'll play Tammy. And should we play Callum Hudson-Odoi today? I think so, yeah. We'll play Callum. Then. This should be actually at home, if I'm correct, this game. Against Valencia. Obviously, yeah, we'll play, what you call it. So, Callum.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Anyway.
We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you.
Can your team continue the Champions League campaign with another win? So, I'm just going to say we have to stay focused, really. By the way, this will be the final game I play today, I think. Or should I play Southampton game? Let's have a look. I may play the Southampton game, we'll see. Is there any chance Valencia will win? I'm just going to say there is a possibility. Because I've been a bit of mixed bag results recently as a manager. Do you hope bringing stability to team's performance? You'll see what we're made of, I'm going to say. So again, giving motivation really through that, of course. And yeah,
that's all
you know.
We've got time for today. Thank you so much for coming, everyone.
So, obviously, as you can see, then saying the right things, keeping team morale up, and we play Valencia, which will be a pretty tough game actually. I don't think Valencia are going to be that easy to get the win against. Obviously, we've got Callum Hudson-Odoi. We're giving Willian a rest this game, which is needed, I think. You can't always play maybe your number ones, if you know what I mean. Giving Willian a bit of a rest. And also, we want Callum Hudson-Odoi to become that, or eventually take that Willian position. Because Callum is a pretty special player. And the more we play Callum, certainly the better he should get. But anyway, so we're going to give Callum a full game today. Probably give Abraham a full game. Obviously, Puzzlick is the only one. I think that's actually started all our games so far, which is a bit weird. Probably most of our defenders. Anyway, Champions League.
Good evening to you, and a warm welcome to the part of West London where the King's Road and Fulham Road meet, Stamford Bridge.
So,
I'm Derek Ray, and
here we go then. And kickoff is on the way. We won our first Premier and Champions League game. Can we win our second?
Chelsea taking on Valencia.
Thank you, Derek. Hello, everybody. Well, it was a great start to their Champions League campaign as far as Chelsea are concerned. But that's gone now. Now you have to focus on the second game. Another 3 points available. Surely the same performance will get the same result. Really looking forward to this one, Derek.
Capella in the box.
The back post this time. A very effective clearance. Happy to take on the shot.
Going from quite far out.
By whatever means.
And Jorginho.
So the corner played into the box. It comes to absolutely nothing.
Christensen.
Looks promising, this. Is it going to be?
And it's 1-0.
A delightful start to this match.
Kovacic gets the first goal of the game in the Champions League. Kovacic makes it 1-0 Chelsea. Then
here's the replay. He didn't panic.
Absolute brilliant.
Strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
So that's our first goal at home in the Champions League.
So the game
10 minutes underway.
With the lead.
Absolute brilliant then here.
Well, he's given it away.
And Tammy Abraham then intercepts.
When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012 it did. Running towards goal. Keeper did his job to begin with.
Defender right back at fellow captain, almost getting a captain special, but nonetheless still a very good
there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McAnally can fill us in.
It's a goal for Benfica.
Gomez
far away from the target,
almost punishing us there for a very simple mistake. Thank God
to try and get that equaliser
that we kept our head above water.
Alan McAnally. To clarify for you, the away side have been able to find the net, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. And now passing it through. Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush
a little bit more
well,
of a laughter one.
Nightmare there. The goal's in front of him. Just hit it.
Jorginho.
Kovacic.
Pulisic.
Back towards the middle, over to Puzzlick. No one's in the middle, quite frankly. Into Kovacic, who got that first goal, but not quite going to be a second, obviously, right now.
With Iago Aspas.
Gomez. Through ball onto Gudez.
Gonzalo Gedge.
Or Gudej, or whatever his name was.
Whatever it takes to keep them out. Well,
offside.
The getting in the way there. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line.
So, right now, it's 1-0. And I'm playing actually quite calm right now in this first 45 minutes. Hence why I would say they're getting a few more attacks. Like, you know, Tammy Abraham almost getting his first goal tonight. At home.
Conte. It might be. Still alive.
Not bad.
The lines, and so it will be a corner now. So the corner played into the box. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, body in the way. Jorginho, teammate in support.
Oh, what was that, Kovacic?
Once again doing his job.
Yeah,
could have made it 2-0, mate.
Behind the ball and save it.
Not good enough.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And space for the cross.
So, corner kick. Blocked. So, obviously, as I said, I'm not really pushing too much right now. No need. Like, you know, I'm taking my opportunities when they come, of course, but Kalamazoo Dui now running up the right wing, and right now he's just breezing past everyone.
Running towards goal.
Oh, only if that ended up in a goal, but you know, not that. Absolutely breezed past everyone he did there.
Abraham, wonderfully weighted pass. Must score.
Oh.
So the first half draws to a close.
Right, first half at end, then 1-0 up, and pretty good first half actually. Again in the Champions League, seeming like we've got a knack for this Champions League here tonight. And yeah, look at the possession stats. 62%, wow. 7 shots on target, 10 shots, 1 goal. Not bad indeed. So, we're ripping it up in terms of the top front. But yeah, you know, obviously very, very good. Then for this first home Champions League match. And this is the first home Champions League match that we're playing. If we win tonight, that gives us 6 points.
Well, great read,
you know, possibly, well, it'd be more points ahead in the league overall, or in our group.
You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up.
So, obviously,
and we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Southampton.
A pretty good job.
Predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Ah.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw. It's with Carlos Soler.
Oh, he done me there. But not quite. So just controlling the play and the passage of play, not letting Valencia really dominate me too much.
Well, that's what Christensen is all about.
Like,
good read.
You know, defensively, we're playing very, very good overall.
Abraham. Mateo Kovacic.
That's offside.
Kovacic. And the decision is one of offside here.
Puzlik, offside.
And that was a very fine read. Oh, nice ball. Dangerous looking through ball. Clever defensive play, Christensen. Pulisic. Abraham. Kovacic.
Kovacic.
Broken free.
2-0.
Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, look at it again. I
there we go.
The defenders, but let's give credit to
nice.
him. What
2-0.
Solo effort.
And that nutmegs the goalkeeper.
What a brilliant solo goal.
Nutmegs the goalkeeper. Brilliant. 2-0. Mateo Kovacic.
It's going their way. 2-0.
Brilliant.
For Chelsea, number 17. Mateo Kovacic.
Mateo Kovacic.
Keep the ball.
Absolute playing superb football today.
Chelsea enjoying the bulk of possession here. If you have that much of the ball, you put pressure on the opposition defence.
Again.
And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Coquelin. They've regained possession. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for the home team.
Iago Aspas. It's still alive.
Christensen. Puzlik.
Apologies
Abraham.
for interrupting Alan McInally. To recap, the hosts did score in that game. And it's now even Steven, 1-1. Real danger. The timing was perfect. It had to be.
We're going to end both of our games in Champions League, by the looks of it, on a clean sheet. And with double goals, well, 2 goals at minimum,
Carlos Soler,
which would be pretty good, actually. And it'd be,
Gabriel.
I think, the third clean sheet in a row for the team
overall. Well, that's what Christensen is
in
all
all
about.
competitions. Could be 1-5-0 against, obviously, Ipswich. 3-0 against Brighton.
Well, he'd probably be surprised if he scored from there, but it is worth an effort.
And we've won.
And a substitution in the offing.
2-0 here, possibly.
Conte now. Mateo Kovacic.
So this season's going actually quite well overall.
He's got the right idea with that pass.
Marcos Alonso turns, gets his man, not quite.
Stamford Bridge, show your appreciation.
Conte now.
Man of the match.
It ain't.
Number 17.
Here's Kovacic.
Mateo Kovacic.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it ain't Kovacic,
Straight at the keeper.
geez, that would have been a bit of a shot. So man of match Kovacic today.
Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Minimum of 2 minutes.
The referee has decided that 2
And he
additional
deserves it
minutes
today,
are in
actually.
order.
He's really stepped up
Textbook defending inside
and
the box.
scored goals
So the
and
full
won
time
us
whistle, and
that
another
match.
3 points in the bag to add to the
So,
total from match day 1.
6
You've
points.
got to conclude, Lee, that they're in a superb position to qualify for the knockout stages now.
Well, absolutely. Boxes ticked.
From our
Job
first
done
2
on the
matches.
start. Say it as you will. Took control of this group, and they look pretty awesome to me.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
So Kovacic scores 2.
Chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well.
And more or less
really
won
sharp,
us that game.
Constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
As you saw there, guys. So a good win for us, for Chelsea. And we'll do a post-match interview. Now, should I do one more game? I don't know. Should I do one more game? One more match? We've already played 3. Usually we just play 3 games.
Regarding the match.
So let's do the match interview first. How come you didn't decide to give Loftus Cheek a chance to start? Just going to put the team first. Of course, we won the game, so, you know, 2 goals to secure. Kovacic was a hero today. Gonna say impressive performance from Kovacic, of course, because it was, you know. Coming into this one, there hasn't been much between your side and Valencia FC or CF today. Did you expect to? Gonna say Chelsea always wins.
Thank you so much for your time.
So we won that game. Do you want to see how long this video's been running for, sort of thing? And then I'll decide upon that quickly whether or not we should do another match. So how long we've been on air for? Is it 12 minutes? Okay, so 21 minutes we've been on air for. So yeah, we'll do one more match, okay? Southampton, I think. Yeah? Do Southampton? Yeah, we'll do Southampton. So, Premier League, we're sat 11th, just like real life, actually. But, nonetheless. So, you know, overall, pretty good. Now, I'm gonna use some team sheets just to change the squad. And basically, that's a clever idea. Use some team sheets. Then we can, if we want, we can just play different players. So, Bashawaii. So we're just going to have like a B team. Sort of thing. Maybe Loftus Cheek. And we can just play different squads. You know, we don't have to continually change. you know. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be like our B team. Like our A team will change every now and again. And then we're gonna have a C team. I know this seems all a bit daft, but trust me, gonna be same formation, just like different players will start like in them positions. So for instance, you know, as you can see, like this will be like the C team. So for, I think, Premier League, we'll use mainly the C team for lower teams, but for maybe a more stronger squad, we'll use the, you know, the A team sort of thing, if that makes sense. So look, you can see, here's the default lineup, okay, which consists of, I think, you know, personally, Willian. So Willian will play, then that'll be the default lineup, okay. Then if we want to play maybe the more less lineup, maybe with a few less players, and either play Pedro, or play like, you know, so that'll be then the C lineup sort of thing. So you see what I mean? So as you can see, instead of having to keep on changing players, we can look B. So if we want to play B team today, which I don't, I can just easily flip. If I want to play the A team, we just do that. So today I'm going to probably play, I don't know, should I play B team or C team? Christensen, Rudiger, Zuma, Christensen. I think we'll play the C team. I think. Should I play B? Defensively, I'm going to play C team. To try and get a win. So right, first away game to Southampton. And Southampton's kit, I must say, this year is ugly. Whoever designed that doesn't deserve to be designing football kits. Like, quite frankly. So yeah. So this will be the 100% final game then of the match and of the day today. So obviously, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to see more Chelsea career mode football videos. I'm intending to do a whole season, well, a few seasons of this Chelsea career mode, you know, and yeah, hopefully we can get through them quite fast. Like, you know.
Hello from the south coast of England, welcome to St Mary's. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Southampton.
Here we go then.
On Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
We're looking for another win.
For Southampton. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their three centre-backs. But it does enable you to play two strikers up front.
So, obviously,
and a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Well, last season for Chelsea, a difficult campaign to sum up, really, Lee, when you consider that it all began so promisingly under Maurizio Sarri.
Well, absolutely, Derek. Winning their first 5 games, it was a good start, and they looked pretty solid to begin.
Can they take the lead here? Oh. An example of a goalkeeper on top of his game, Lee.
Well, that is genius. Absolutely
first opportunity,
genius.
Then.
A punch-happy goalkeeper.
For us.
An attack full of promise. And Pulisic has it.
Tammy. It's a goal! Tammy Abraham gets his first 2 goals then And I'm not sure whether that's his first Premier League goal of the season.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the
Let's
keeper
see.
can do.
No,
Close
two.
range
Same
finish,
Premier
really
League
good
goal.
play, and he doesn't
But not
miss from
bad.
there.
So
Two Premier League goals
again,
this
Chelsea
season
with the lead
for
in this
Tammy
match.
Abraham, the guy who's in form, and it's 1-0 Chelsea up the Chelsea, and it's still another clean sheet, quite frankly.
Good technique displayed.
That's what I want to see. But anyway, can't rule out Southampton yet. We've been so many in this position, and
You might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely
as I say,
fantastic.
so many times in this position this season where we've taken the lead, or we've, you know,
Abraham.
been on the end, you know.
Tammy Abraham.
I want to see this one through
Conte.
for sure.
Keeping it moving dynamically.
Like, can't rule out
in possession.
any team yet, just because, you know, they've, you know, maybe
It's a weighted pass.
gone behind early doors.
Looking attack.
Got to keep Chelsea on our
Crosses
toes.
to the middle.
And quite frankly, that's what I intend to
Goodness,
do.
he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Jorginho. Marcos Alonso. Crisp tackling.
Southampton corner.
And I'm hearing there's been a goal on the match at Vicarage Road. Details from Alan McInally.
Will that be a
goal for Watford?
Chelsea
30
throw-in?
minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Given away. Might be a chance here. And putting his body on the line. It's with Barnes.
So Barnes.
Firing it in. Keeper did his job to begin with.
Down the
Abraham.
wing. Tammy
Pulisic
Abraham.
now. Tammy Abraham. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Chelsea would be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important the players stay concentrated.
So again, just playing this one a bit more relaxed in this
And the counter-attack
half,
is on. Options available.
because I feel like we've got control of this game. I don't feel like I'm under pressure to perform right now.
Tammy Abraham.
The fourth official has indicated
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. An unforced error, you've got to say. Is it going to be
Christensen, Puzzlick.
Oh, crucial tackle.
Not
Brilliant.
quite.
Well,
So,
the managers will now deliver their half-time.
half time, and it's 1-0 Chelsea up the Chelsea. And hopefully we
Really
can see
interesting
this one
second
through
half
now.
in store, and Chelsea get things going.
So, of course,
Giving the ball away.
right now, 1-0.
Let's bring you an update now from Selhurst Park, where there's been a goal. Alan McInally. Well, as the
Offside.
attacking side, you might dispute it, but offside by a hair.
Yeah, spot on from the linesman. Spot on, but he was close.
N'Golo Conte. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Southampton facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
It would have been
the
nice
fixtures coming
actually
thick and
if they
fast.
did
Should be a good
come to
game, that.
replicate
Hopefully that's
VAR
not the commentators'
this
curse.
year in the game. I'm not
Chelsea
gonna lie.
getting the ball forward.
That's one
What
thing I
can
think
do
they've
from
missed
this
this
position?
season is the VAR. Like they could have
And
done
a friendly
something to
reminder
make
that
it
we
feel a
have
bit more
action
like,
from the Premier
you
League
know,
coming up.
build
It's
up
Chelsea
the goal.
taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, Derek,
So
should be a
after
great
this game we've got
atmosphere there.
Newcastle, but
One
we're not
I
going
will
to
be
play
tuning
that
in
next
for. I
game
wasn't there
until
with
next
you.
video, which will
And
be
he has
tomorrow.
been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an
You can
awful lot.
expect 2
Well, I'm not
videos
so sure,
tomorrow.
but the
I'm going
linesman's
to do
got a better
my
view than I
perfect
have.
lap video of the Chinese
Jorginho.
Grand Prix circuit, and I'm
And
obviously
news of a goal in the
doing
Watford match.
my
Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's the
career
second
mode
goal
video for Chelsea.
Watford. 59 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. He's got to score! And finishing there with more of a whimper than a
So
bang.
close.
That reminded me of you. Finishing
going
like
in.
that, it's just terrible.
I wouldn't have done that well. Abraham. And he's taken it away. Yoshida.
Offside
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Don't matter anyway.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
So they've been playing quite calmly.
Alan McAnally, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons. To confirm, Palace have scored in that game.
Tammy Abraham is good in the game, but he's just a bit weak. I'd like if he was a bit quicker. Maybe held the ball a bit better.
And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's get that news from
Kante, who I think is a really small player, maybe the smallest player in the Chelsea squad. As you can see, he passes the ball so goodly.
For him to run on to and finish.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, again another player who can sort of go will to will.
Electing to cross into the centre. Well, he couldn't quite keep
Sammy.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
The bar. Then in that crossing opportunity. But yeah, again, another opportunity to sort of get another goal. But unfortunately, we're not going to score.
Remaining.
So 15 minutes remaining here in this match. And quite frankly,
and space for the cross. Clattered away. And that is how to thwart them. Can he get them level? That is top-notch
1-0 still.
He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
I'm hearing there's been a goal at the Amex Stadium. Alan McAnally, what can you tell us?
It's a second goal for Brighton and Hove Albion. 10 minutes remain. 2-1.
Alan McAnally keeping us right up
Mason
to date.
Mount. Oh. Again, Mason Mount, another player who, I don't know, he just don't feel right at the moment in career mode.
Long. Well, listen to the atmosphere.
But anyway, final 10 minutes and we're looking good. We should see this one out.
With their noses in front in the second half, what will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
The Chelsea players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
Just hoping that little bit of magic don't happen.
On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek. He's gone for power, but
should
the
now see
just wasn't
this
there,
one out. Gonna actually pass back to the keeper. There we go. I know we only won by one goal, but it's my first actual win as playing as Chelsea in the Premier League. I know we've won matches in the Premier League in this career mode so far, but it's my first playing as Chelsea win. It's away from home, and it comes against Southampton 1-0. Tammy Abraham gets the winning goal then there today, and yeah, you know, pretty good. 14 minutes on that was, so yeah, pretty good from Tammy, young Tammy, of course. Then there, and do we have an interview? Let's see. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Don't mind. Yes, we do. So it seems like you get an interview like every match after. Are you pleased with how things went in the second half? So just saying that we could have scored more. You won only by one goal. Was Southampton opponent considered? Put every match is difficult. Saying maybe you'd hear in real life. Actually, every manager says that every match is difficult. Of course, we don't believe them, but I don't know. It's a difficult one. Is every match difficult? Like, or are they just saying it to make it seem every match is difficult? How difficult was it to find the away pass? Southampton's defence lineup. I'm gonna say it wasn't easy, but yeah, obviously team morale's quite happy.
Thanks so much for answering our questions.
So then there we go then. We answered the media's questions, and yeah, that's then that. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Now I just want to have a quick look, see who's actually been doing the best overall. Like, I want to see who's been doing the best job out of all of them. Like, you know, so Alonso's been doing a good job. Baba, he's not been great. Emerson's obviously not been playing him much. Tamori, how's he doing actually? He's got 8%, so obviously we've loaned Tamori out, we've loaned Ampadu out, we've loaned Clark out. These are the players we got on loan. Do want to have a look at the stats really. So 13 appearances, 1 assist. So yeah, pretty good actually. Clean sheets 7, which is good. So Rudiger's done a good job actually. Azapella, he's done an okay job. Let's see who's been out of the attacking players though. So Mount has 3 goals, 5 assists, played 12 matches, 5 clean sheets. So that's not bad overall. Barkley, Kovacic, 7 appearances, 2 goals. So even though he's done good in the Champions League. That's where he's done good actually on them nights. Victor Moses, he's on loan, so don't have to worry too much about him. Puzzlik, 17 appearances. It's only even been 17 games this season so far. Really? But anyway, he's, you know, 4 goals, 5 assists, 8 clean sheets. Not bad. Kalamazanadoy, Williams done pretty good. Tammy Abraham, 5 goals, 3 assists, 7 clean sheets, 15 appearances. Bashawai, 1 goal, 3 games. Giroud, 4 games, 0 goals. So the worst actual performing striker is actually probably Giroud overall, considering he's only started that many games. Like, you know, if you compare Giroud and Callum, have done the worst. But obviously, yeah, you'd expect more from Giroud maybe. You know, Morata, is he out on loan? The 26-year-old. Why don't we just recall him? How many years have we got him back? He's got a 2-year, 9-month contract. I'm recalling him from loan. Forget that. I'm allowed to do that, I presume. Morata's... I'm playing Morata. I never even knew Morata was even a Chelsea player. Like, I might as well. If I knew Morata, I may give Morata some games. And I'm going to give Morata a few games to prove his worth. If Morata proves his worth in the next few games, then we're going to play Morata. If not, we're going to sell Morata. Okay? He's only 26, he's 83 overall. I might as well play Morata overall. Give him a few games to prove his worth. Because, yeah. So, next game will be against Newcastle. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until the next one, guys. See you next time. Until then, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.